What if you lived every day knowing it might be your last? Marcus Aurelius didn't fear death, he trained for it, and in doing so, he mastered how to live. Marcus Aurelius, the philosopher king, a Roman emperor who led armies, wrote philosophy, and ruled not just a continent, but his own mind. He wasn't obsessed with legacy, he wasn't chasing immortality, he was trying every single day to remember he would die, and in doing so, he lived better than most ever will. Part 1. Memento Mori. The philosophy of remembering death. The Stoics weren't afraid of death. They studied it. They sat with it. They let it shape how they lived. Memento Mori. Remember, you must die. Not to make you morbid, but to make you honest. Death cuts away what doesn't matter. It silences the lies you tell yourself. It asks, if this was your last day, would this still matter? Part 2. The lie of unlimited time. You and I live like we have forever. We delay truth. We avoid love. We postpone joy. We spend hours on things that mean nothing. Seneca warned, "It is not that we have a short time to live, but that we waste much of it. Time is not money, time is life." Part 3. How Marcus practiced dying daily. Marcus didn't preach about death. He wrote about it to himself. You could leave life right now, he said. Let that determine what you do, say, and think. This wasn't poetry, it was discipline. Each morning he reminded himself, I may not see the sunset, so let me lead with clarity. Let me act with honor. Let me speak only what is true. Part 4. What happens when you live with death in mind? Something changes when you truly accept death. You become more patient because not every battle is worth it. You become more present because moments don't repeat. You become more courageous because fear shrinks in the face of finality. You stop rushing, you stop pretending, you start being. Part 5. Daily Practices for Memento Mori. Every morning whisper, I could die today. Before reacting, ask, would this matter on my last day? Keep a reminder, a ring, a token, a phrase, to bring you back to presence. Journal each night. If this was my last day, did I live well? This is not about anxiety, it's about alignment. Part 6. Why death isn't the end. It's the editor. Death clarifies. It strips away the extra. It leaves only what's real. When you live with death beside you, you stop needing applause. You stop chasing approval. You become who you were meant to be, not who the world told you to perform as. Part 7. Letting go of the illusion of control. The Stoics didn't fear death because they understood control is an illusion. You can't control how long you live, but you can control how deeply you live. You can't stop death, but you can stop dying every day to distraction, to ego, to fear. Part 8. Dying to ego, living with purpose. There's a deeper kind of dying. The Stoics practiced the death of ego, letting go of titles, expectations, image, letting go of needing to win every argument, letting go of the fear of not being liked. And in that death, they found life, a life not ruled by ego, but by ethos. Part 9. The day. It clicks. There's always a moment, quiet, usually alone, where it hits you. You won't live forever. And that realization doesn't crush you. It frees you. You cancel the meeting that drains you. You say the thing you've been holding back. You smile at someone just because you're still here. That's the day Memento Mori stops being a quote and becomes a compass. Part 10. The Mirror Test. Ask yourself at the end of each day, did I waste time on things that don't matter? Did I honor this moment with presence? If I don't wake up tomorrow, did I live enough today? Let the answers sharpen you, not shame you. This is not about regret, it's about responsibility. Part 11. Gratitude through the lens of mortality. When you live with death in mind, You taste your coffee more deeply. You forgive more freely. You pause during sunsets. You look people in the eye, not because you're afraid they'll disappear, but because you're aware you might. That is gratitude in its truest form, rooted in impermanence. Part 12. What you stop tolerating. Living as if time is precious changes everything. You stop tolerating gossip. You stop tolerating your own excuses. You stop tolerating relationships that steal your energy. You don't become angry. You become clear. And clarity is a gift death gives us, if we choose to receive it. Part 13. What will you build before you go? The Stoics didn't see death as a void. They saw it as a dead line. Not to rush, but to prioritize. So ask, what are you building? What matters enough to carry across your final breath? Live so that the life you build can outlast you. Marcus Aurelius ruled the most powerful empire in the world, but his greatest act was ruling himself. He faced death daily, and in doing so, lived deeply. You can too. Memento mori is not about dying, it's about remembering you are alive, right now, and this moment is yours. If this helped you live more awake today, subscribe. We create Stoic reflections to help you cut through noise, reconnect with purpose, and live with urgency before time runs out.